Hey guys, welcome back to another Gooby Rock video. It's going to be another numbers day today. I'm really looking forward to it as always. We have an epic B-seed race between Kingdom 3107, who has so boldly announced that they are allying another A-seed Kingdom 3100 publicly. And their push to B-seed has been a very public spectacle because of the methodology that they are using to try to drop seed. Let's dive into their kingdom mails first. So we can go back a few days. This is on the 24th. Hello 3107, I have something with you guys. I have to talk something with you guys. This is not recommendation, this is forced. Deleting all sieges without T1. I mean, this is somewhat standard. This is the first thing we have to do. Please follow our guideline. If we witness it, you don't delete siege, you'll be punished. Always love. Be on fire. BB on ice. Hello, everyone. This is on the 25th. This notice can make you feel a bit down. We are advising people to immigrate or asking them to remove their troops to maintain B-seed. Of course, it's a waste of hard-earned troops. But if we can maintain the B-seed, I'm sure we can get broad rewards. Now, don't be so sure, BB on Ice, because you are allying 3100, the Farmer Imperium, and you are going against the top. If you are to drop to B-seed, you are going against the highest DKP Imperium of our region, 3126, who is a famous warrior kingdom that won a 1 versus 3 in their KVK 1. And nearly won a 1 versus 3 in their Kingsland and KVK 2. Top 1 DKP by far. Very impressive kingdom. So I would not promise your people that by dropping to B-seed you're going to get these rewards. At all. Anyways. Not to mention that through the methodology that 3107 is employing here, it ensures that morale is going to be to a minimum. And they're not going to have very many troops left to fill flags. First of all, please delete all T2 to 5 siege units except for T1 for all personnel in 3107. This period is until the 26th. Second, those who are recommended to immigrate should leave by the time announced by email. 0 without warning if it remains past the announced time. You've got to give people time to migrate, bro. I mean, that's just insanity. And especially because I had learned that some of the players that were asked to migrate are cross-season migrants that came before KVK 2. They cannot migrate now unless they are finding a special ticket in another kingdom, and that is only if they have enough passports to migrate to begin with, because as things stand right now, there have only been 2 passport refreshes this past, between the migration, maybe three refreshes. What I'm trying to get at is some of these guys literally do not have the capability to buy enough passports to migrate, one of them being a 100 million power cross-season migrant that they were trying to zero the other day. Third, those who are ordered to lower their combat power should also lower their combat power within a period of time. This is an order, not a request. In addition, the number of people who do not delete within the period will be 0 without warning. Maybe a difficult task for everyone, but I would appreciate if you could recognize that it is for the kingdom and follow the instructions. There are no exceptions. In the last KVK 1 and 2, you guys showed great performance. I'm also really sorry to write this letter to you. Ban all Zenith from participating, and the title won't work either. It's okay for you to be angry. Many people may be unhappy with this decision. We will also temporarily ban the production of troops. Have a deeper discussion in the council. Since the promised time has passed, those who do not delete siege without T1 will be 0 from now on. We'll also ask for voluntary troop deletion. Now that we've started the race, we have nowhere else to go. That's not true. You can literally just be like, okay guys, this is actually too much. No one participates in the Zenith event except for the people who have asked me separately. There will be a disadvantage. This, on its face, is not too big of a deal. It really isn't. If you're trying to drop the B seed, this is not too extreme of an policy, honestly. This is the most contested Zenith skin in history. So it unless you're pushing 40 million power, like there's really no reason for you to push it anyways. 1 million power enhancement for compensation is also prohibited. If caught, all events in the kingdom will not be allowed to participate. The Federation will be expelled and a fine will be imposed. 1 million RSS per 100 points. So let's do 1 million divided by 100 multiplied by 1 million RSS. The fine will be 10 billion RSS if you are pushing for that 1 million threshold in the Zenith. I think everyone will be angry at my request, but I will also not participate in the event and follow the rules. It's going to be hard for everyone, but please cheer up a little more until the seed decided. Now, the funny thing is the prime enforcement method of 07 has been zeroing cities. Now, I've kept these cards close to my chest until they've zeroed everything, which they have at this point. Zeroing cities pushes you higher in matchmaking, my friends, because by zeroing a city, the zeroed city gains deaths, which adds to DKP. They gain kills, which adds to DKP. And those who are participating in the rally generate kills, which adds to DKP and increases matchmaking score, and deaths, which also adds to matchmaking score. So by zeroing cities, which they've been going around zeroing dozens and dozens and dozens, maybe hundreds at this point of cities, they've just been adding to their matchmaking score this whole time. So we can dive into 3113 and see how cool, calm, collected their leadership is in the face of this type of push by 3107, who just so desperately wants to ally 3100, the kingdom traitors, the kingdom of traitors, who forced the star as top 2 DKP after not fighting for most of KVK, which was shown because of the fact that they were instantly Imperium. We'll go to 3113. Now, if I go into their kingdom mails, you're going to see a night and day difference. It's pretty incredible. I'm really impressed by 3113. Their leadership knows what's going. So KVK 3 is coming sooner than you think. 12th of October, PreKBK begins. As you can see, the kingdoms in our bracket are 3097 through 3128. KVK 3 consists of A, B, and C, and D seed. Our KVK will be A, BBB versus A, BBB. The current kingdom scans of the top 300 power NKP show that we're currently ranked as high B seed. Without our council, we've decided that our strategy for this KVK will be to remain high B seed and partner with a strong kingdom that is an A seed to ensure another success in our KVK. To secure B seed, we will take strong measures to drop power as much as possible. Every top 400 player is forced to delete LT2 plus siege. Like I said, this is pretty standard. Nothing surprising there. You are not allowed to push power anymore. Don't spend any speed ups on research, building, troop training, etc. until PreKBK arrives. Also standard. Save that crap for the troop training event for PreKBK anyways. People on the dead wait list have 24 hours to migrate out. If you didn't already, you have had more than 1 month since my initial mail to prepare. And if you didn't and now fail to migrate, it is on you. It's exactly what I mean. You give people time. This kingdom has given them 1 month to migrate. 3107 is giving people 1 day total to migrate. We'll look deeper and investigate every top 300 player individually and determine if you have to migrate out or not. If we determine that you must leave, you'll be informed. You'll have 48 hours to leave the kingdom. Title bot will be deactivated until further noticed. People who do not comply. See, this is like, hey guys, here's why we're doing this. Here's our fair policies. And here's the punishment for not following. This is exactly how it should be done. 24-hour secret sieges, initial punishment. People who are granted a spot in MGE and people who will push for Zenith will be allowed to push power. Just to selected people. This is also totally standard. Do not finish any training siege until PreKBK. Hope you can read and understand this. They're just doubling down. Some of you may not like the measures that we take in order to achieve our goals. I ask you to understand the necessity of our actions. We always act for the good of the kingdom. If it means that we need to be strict or take measures into our own hands after some people refuse to follow kingdom strategy, then we will do that. We don't do this because we think it's fun. We don't do this out of the blue. We gave instructions, waited, gave some time to correct their mistakes, and only after we took matters into our own hands with a punishment or a fine. We're serious with our actions, and not following them will have consequences. Let today be a testament to this statement. They zeroed some people who didn't follow the instructions. Further important info and rules that we will apply in order to reduce power. Strictly forbidden to push power until PreKBK starts. Start building/research. It will not end before October 12th. Not allowed to train troops, use expansion packs, and collect them during PreKBK. Oh, not allowed to train troops. Use expansion packs, 20k, 50k, and collect them during PreKBK troop training stage. Genius, absolutely genius. Because if you're doing a 50k, it won't finish as long as you're not pushing the speed ups. Pursuing people on the deadweight list until they migrate out. Identifying deadweight and forcing to migrate. Forcing to migrate. That's the key. Random checks if people have siege and deleting it for them. Zenith, there's an approval list. Pushing for 1M rewards during Zenith is strictly forbidden. So very similar policies, but I think that the way that 13 is going about it is much more palatable, and I think they will find much less resistance from their members. Now we can dive into the numbers, which I love to do. It's amazing. I did a top 500 scan today. Today it finished. I ran it today. I ran both kingdoms today. So there can be no dispute. As this video goes live, the numbers will be about perhaps an hour old, if that. Power, 3107, 14 billion, almost 600 million power. 3113, 14 billion, 372 million power. The difference is 1.37%. 07 has 1.37% higher power in their top 500 players. I decided to step it up. Top 300, that's cute and all, but now Lilith is talking about how all CH25s are being counted as far as matchmaking goes. So I figured kicking it up to top 500 players would give us a little bit more accurate score. But as you can see, the power is very, very close still today. T4 kills, 3107 has 18.6% more T4 kills than 3113. That's a pretty big difference. T5 kills, 36.72%. 74% difference here. 07 leading by 36.7%. 07 for the KP, which is, and I've made an adjustment to my formula to be based on what people in SOC are using. 4 points for T4, 10 points for T5. We have a difference of 27.27% in the KP department alone. The deaths department, there's a 15.3% difference here as well, with 07 also in the lead. And then the DKP, which is 4 points for T4, 10 points for T5, and 20 points for deaths. There is a 23.4% difference between the two kingdoms, with 07 also in the lead. 07 leads across the board. Power, T4 kills, T5 kills, kill points, deaths, and DKP at this time. And both kingdoms are employing very similar methodologies to control the power in their kingdom. We look at the charts, it cannot be more clear. 07 in the lead here. It's a massive margin. Kill points, 07 with a massive margin. 07 for deaths with a massive margin. And DKP, those are a little bit more close. But as you can see in the other charts, there's just such a big difference. It seems, my friends, 3100 was a little bit too quick on the trigger to lock in that 3107 ally. 3107 intentionally destroying their kingdom, trying to drop to B seed to ally with a kingdom that is considered a traitor by most B seed candidates, to ally with a kingdom who is going to lose to 3126, the top 1 DKP kingdom of our region. And it's going to be hilarious. And I really look forward to that. 3113 looking strong, looking in command, looking cool, calm, collected. I don't think that there's anything that 3107 can do to secure that B seed spot, and I think they should give up yesterday. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.